In today's video, we're going to talk about the two types of people that typically struggle with rate. And I love having this conversation because I feel like a lot of times we clump everybody together, and that's not fair. So, one quick thought is we just have to get it out of the way. No one really loves insurance except for us. And even then, we don't always like paying our own insurance premium. So, we can't have shade and throw hate towards these people, right? A lot of times there's confusion and they don't have the education that they need to understand how rate works. And that's what our new online course on how to handle reduce remarketing, but still keep your retention high is all about, is that conversation about rate. But first, let's talk about who we're talking to, right? Bottom line is when someone calls in all spicy up about rates, they're taking it personally. And you see this in society as a whole, where everybody likes to feel like an individual. So they think that the CEO of the company must have handcrafted that rate just for them, right? Well, little they know that most of it's just an algorithm behind the scenes and a bot that came through and analyzed everything and spit out a number. The other thing is we have to think that there's two different types of rate clients, right? So my husband, who I love you, dear, is one of them, which is, I just don't like paying for insurance, so everything's too expensive. He has no point of reference, but every year when our renewal comes in, he's always like, we pay too much for our insurance. I'm going to shop our insurance. He gets all huffy puffy. And I kind of just laugh because I'm like, okay. Now, one of the reasons our insurance rates are higher is because he blew by a school bus with a stop sign out. So see how he doesn't connect the dots on rate, nor does he have any recollection of when it actually happened or when it might fall off his driving record. So I kind of look back and look at it as entertainment when he gets all huffy puffy. He doesn't take it that way. So one day I asked him, I said, honey, what should we pay for our insurance? And he looked at me and he said, $13 a month. Keep in mind, he also owns a race car. Okay. So there's some things there that he has to come to terms with. So there's some people who, no matter what the cost is, it's just too expensive and they kind of hate paying for it. It's not personal when they call into you all spicy. It's part of that whole adulting thing and they wish they didn't have to do it. And deep down inside, remember, we wish we didn't have to pay for insurance too. And then there's the people who really do struggle to pay it. And this also has some prickly points too, because often they get really good at telling their story of woe. You know, they're telling this to the cable company and to the phone company and the electricity company. And lo and behold, we're one of the few people who can magically make rates change. And we feel for them. We have empathy. There are some times maybe in our personal lives where we remember being very financially stricken and we feel like we want to help them. Some people fall into that bucket though, and some of those people are telling you a story and they're going to buy an $8 Starbucks coffee. So I was always trained to think like this. I don't know what's in their bank account. I don't know what they're doing, but I was always trained to think whenever someone calls in, think of this. They're wearing designer jeans, they're drinking an $8 coffee, they have their nails done, and they're wearing a fancy watch. And then remember our role, which is just to talk to them, have the conversation, and identify some options. And that changes everything. So you have to think, the grandma calling in on a fixed income, designer jeans, you don't know. That's the whole point. So don't dive into problem solving mode. Stop and have that conversation. And that's what this whole course is about. You're going to learn more about it in a quick ad we have after this video. But don't assume everybody wants the same thing. In reality, when you start talking to my husband, he comes in all spicy about that rate. He's also going to want to know, well, are tools covered on my race car policy? And he's going to start kind of challenging you on that. And you can talk him off when he understands what he's paying for, like I get to do every insurance renewal. So I have personal experience on how well this script works that we have in the course. Just our tips. So just remember, even if you're not going to move forward with our course, that's fine. Two types of rate increases and both have challenges. Hope you enjoyed this 3-minute video. Let us know how we can help you.
Hey, did you hear the good news? Our latest agency performance pack is ready. And this is a standalone course that you can get for your agency. And it's all about how to have the icky conversation about rates and insurance. We see so many people so fearful about talking to clients about rate. And we want to empower you with the best strategies of how to handle rate. This includes reducing remarketing and how to have those conversations without losing a client. But all too often, our own fear gets in the way and it stops us from really doing a great job about talking about rate and insurance. And so we want to stop that for insurance agencies. If you're seeing over remarketing, if you're seeing a hesitation on rate, if you're seeing clients go elsewhere because we don't have a great plan for it, this is the course for you. And the good news is, for the next 2 weeks, well, I should say until February 1st, we're doing 30% off. So you get the course, which is all online. You can take it as you want. There's quizzes, there's workbook, there's role-playing videos, there's scripts. There's everything that you need to help have the conversation a little easier. And you own it forever. You can also go ahead and go and do something different. We also have our agency performance pack, which is all of our online training as a subscription. So you get sales, retention, time management, how to turn every inbound call into opportunity, this rate handling course, and we add a new course in every quarter. So your team is constantly trained. So it's a system for you to hold yourself accountable to training and your team. So we hope that you check it out. Can't wait to see you and welcome you as a new student, or for our existing students, you might want to buy this course, or next step, if you haven't, think about the agency performance pack, which has all of this in here. If you believe in training your team, remember, it's your biggest investment. Your biggest investment is your team. Let's get this done so that 2021 is the year that you empower your team with a plan and the best tools. We will see you as new students in the course.